Hey guys, War Machine 395 here with a video review, this time of the high-grade Universal Century Jesta cannon. So, it's the manual, yes. Alright, so, this guy's pretty new, brand new, made this year, earlier this year, so you well know. So there's quite a few differences between this and the regular Jesta kit. Perversely, actually, though, there's no difference in the model number. So, you know, RGM 96X, same for both. It's kind of cool, fun fact. Alright, so, this is the kit out of the box. As you guys well know, not a big fan of stickers, so didn't bother with them. So straight out of the box, unlined. I intend to paint it later. So, I haven't done any lining, because that usually makes it a little harder to paint. Let's see here. So, we'll start with articulation, I think. It's a good place to start, like usual. Alright, first I'm going to get rid of the rifle, though. It's a lot of hands that come with this. Alright, so, start top down. Each of the turret-type guns are capable of moving up and down. Piece of cake. Alright, not much else, though. That's the thing. It's the only up and down. Alright, head goes side to side, forward and backwards, typical ball joint stuff, right? It's got the double ball joint, so top and bottom have a ball joint, not a hinge at the bottom, so it can kind of go left and right just a little bit. Alright, and in the shoulder, you have a nice little hinge and a polycap ball joint, so it can get up, down, forward and back, okay? And then inside the shoulder, your arms can go up like this. Alright, not 90 degrees. The shoulders are a little bulky for that. Alright, then once you're down here, again, your arm can get just this far. Okay, again, not too bad. You have to remember it's bulkier than the usual Jesta. Now, this is where one of my first complaints comes in. Your hands are really loose on this already, I find. They don't... I mean, I haven't even taken the hands in and out at all until just now. I put this set of hands in the first time on this one arm, and I have not switched them out since. This hand has gotten more swapping. Alright, just up and down, a ball joint type affair. Now, because the arms are asymmetrical, the arm, the wrist right here, I'm mixing up my words, is a little different on this arm than it is on the other. Right, so it's a little more free to move, okay? But otherwise it doesn't affect the articulation of the arm at all. Okay. Now, torso is on a ball joint, so you can see what that does here. Alright, not much. Alright, and you can push it down to tighten it up more. You get a little rotation. There's two ball joints in there. Okay, so you have that middle waist section right here that stomps onto the hips. Okay, both have ball joints top and bottom, so that's it. Thrusters are on little ball joints as well, so they move around ever so slightly. Okay, not too bad. Alright, the front skirts are on a shared thing here, but you can separate them for individual front skirt movement if you're so inclined. Alright, the side skirts, or the grenade racks, are in a similar setup, or same setup as the original Jesta. They have a peg, pushes into a polycap, allows them to hinge up and down, and a little bit forward and back if you're so inclined. Alright, so this, forward and back, up and down. Alright, so, and the hips are on a shared bit here. Okay, so that can swivel back and forth. Alright, then the lower leg is, or the hip right there, twist around 360 degrees. Alright, then up, out, and like this, piece of cake, polycaps. Then the knees can bend about 90 degrees. Okay, not too bad. Right, ankles. There's a little in there that allows you to shift them forward and back. pretty easy. Okay, ball joint in there besides that. Alright, let's see here. That covers articulation pretty thoroughly, I think. Alright, now we'll kind of compare this. I'll show you what we've got for a loadout. Here, we'll leave this here. Alright, so, of course, you saw the rifle earlier. This is a monster machine gun kind of affair. Now, cool thing about this is this back part comes off, and you can actually clip it in like this. So it looks like the bolt's working, right? It's kind of cool. So you can hold it like this or this. It comes with a nice little trigger finger hand. 2 closed fists, alright? Let's see here. 2 open palms. Okay, cool. 2 open fists. Okay, so that's basically the mass production manipulator set, or the MP, whatever the heck they call it. Now, from spare parts that come with the kit, you get the regular Jesta's shield and all the fixings to connect it to the backpack. Okay, so you have one that fills in the holes. You actually have 2 of those, sorry. So 2 of those, nice little gizmos that fill in the holes in the backpack. This does share the same backpack as the regular Jesta, besides, what is it, just this top part clips into where the usual shield components are fitting in. Alright, so the arm for the shield, both collapsed and expanded, come with as well. Alright, now some of you are wondering if you can build the regular Jesta as well. Not really. You get the regular front skirts. Alright, you can see here the ball joints, here you can split them apart. So you get the regular front skirts. You get all the parts you need to make one regular forearm and upper arm. Alright, I believe that's this arm here. Swap out the parts and then you can hold the beam saber on the upper arm, or lower arm. So shoulders and wrist guard part there. Okay, so one forearm and one shoulder make the regular Jesta. From there you have one regular leg, so you can swap this bit out and this bit out and they clip in. That's one regular leg. Now just the arrangement of the runners, you only get one regular, so you can get like half a Jesta, half a normal Jesta. If you buy 2 of these, you can totally get a regular Jesta. I'm not sure why you do that, but you know. Alright, one more bit of optional bits. You have the regular grenade rack for the normal Jesta as well. It's basically the same as this, but in a slightly different color. So, well, actually this one's a little longer, bulkier looking. Anyway, slight proportion change. The other thing is you can swap out one of the side skirts to put in the beam saber holder. Yeah. Alright, so it comes with 1 beam saber handle. Alright. And 2 beam sabers. 2. Okay. Pretty nice. Get all this out of the way. And finally you get the Jesta's rifle. Okay, the normal Jesta rifle, which for size comparison, you can see the barrel, its overall length with the stock included. Let's line up the triggers here. Is slightly longer. Yeah. Alright, and it's a 2-handed affair too. It has a second hand grip. Slightly longer because of the silencer, I want to call it. Yeah. Doesn't make sense to have a gun that size and have a silencer on it. It's practically a howitzer, right? Okay. Right, and finally we're going to move on to the size comparison. Alright, well first off, I figured let's compare it with the regular Jesta. Now mine is of course painted, but it's still the same size. Alright, so the height is exactly the same head to head. Alright, it makes absolutely no proportion changes to the height of the kit. It bulks it out a lot, alright, as you can see. Shoulders are wider, everything else. Alright, and for final bit of comparison, I bring you the 18 meter tall Granddaddy Gundam just for pure comparison. It's about shoulder high on the regular Jesta, so it's got a full head on it. Alright, not too bad. So it's bulkier, it's bigger, it's from the unicorn era, so it's a little on the big side, right? And I've got a cat. Alright. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you at the next review.